Welcome to my EDF website app presentation. Hello, I'm Tamara, and my major is middle grade education and social studies in English. I'm currently a sophomore here at EKU. I'm from Paris, Kentucky, where I attended Bourbon County High School and graduated from in 2017. Once I graduate from EKU, I hope to go back to my hometown and be a English or social studies middle school teacher for a few years. And there, I can hopefully work my way up to becoming a principal and then becoming a superintendent in my later years. My main goal is to encourage my students to give their very best effort and to receive the highest results possible from their learning. The website I want to talk about first is StudyBlue. If you click this link, it'll take you straight to there. Like I kind of mentioned, StudyBlue can also be downloaded as an app, and it's available in your Apple and Google app stores. So what can StudyBlue in general, website or app, give the educator or the student? So you can create, study, and share your own digital flashcards and notes for free. We love anything that's free. So yeah. You can upload materials relating to your course's textbook. A good thing about StudyBlue is they have access to a lot of textbooks. You just simply have to know the author or the name of the textbooks. It's always good to know the ISBN number because it takes you to the exact textbook you want. So yeah, you can most likely find any book related materials that you have. So your next thing is you can custom your own study materials with images and audio. You can quiz yourself, track your progress, and set study reminders. You can access study material through your computer or your mobile device. And you can also edit and copy flashcards from others that you like and make it your own. Now, with this statement, I don't mean you can plagiarize, but let's just say that I'm looking through on StudyBlue and I want to look at some notes. I find some notes and it's public and it's by someone named Janie Wells. I could bookmark her notes and I can add them, but I'm not going to be able to edit her notes on her own thing. I can't make her own notes private and just use them myself, but I can kind of bookmark it in that type of sense. So like I said, once you click the link, it should take you to this screen. You can type in your school, and then you can type in this class, and then it'll show you some results, and it would have like the instructor's name. But let's say you want to directly use on your account. If you have a login, cool. Log in there. If you don't, you'll sign up here. You can actually link your Google account if you have one, and it'll link it. I used my Google account, so once it logged me in, it shows my name, my little picture. I am under like an educator one. So what this page looks like, I haven't posted anything myself, but below, StudyBlue has linked me to other teachers and students who is from Bourbon County High School, who is teaching U.S. history. And they've linked me with the flashcards, which is pretty cool. You can make your cards here. You can make new folders. You can invite people to your flash thing. Like I mentioned earlier, you can type in your textbook, and once you type it in, it'll take you to this pretty page. You'll pick your book, and then any notes that you have regarding the textbook, someone might have posted, and you can click it here. And like I said, with the flashcards, this is what it looks like. And then here's the question. So the question is, Mexico was led by who? You would just turn this, and it would give you the answer. It's already been turned, so that's when I screenshotted it. You can either click yes, you had it right, or wrong. Definitely be honest in this process because StudyBlue is actually gathering information and they're trying to help you. So if I didn't get that right, I want to truthfully say I didn't. If I did, awesome. Click that. So how can this help my students or help your students? So StudyBlue can be very beneficial to all my students, especially my ELL students, because when someone is creating flashcards, they can have the option of uploading an image and voice audio with them. This can help them learn their English better if they are able to hear and visually see pictures representing what they're learning. StudyBlue, you can take notes right in this program itself. However, many students do use your basic Word document, Google Drive, Evernote, or something of that sort. What's neat about StudyBlue is that you can also upload these notes into StudyBlue and make the cards instantly. StudyBlue allows them to make cards directly from their notes. It saves time because it's a simple copy and paste. They don't have to retype the information. The card decks are created instantly. And another feature that's really cool that's available in StudyBlue is the auto population of definitions. So let's say this was StudyBlue. Let's say this was my notes. Let's say I didn't know that word. So I could highlight it, and StudyBlue would instantly find me the definitions. Would either be above, make a bubble on the side, or bottom. I could save it, and I would have in like my notes what this word meant. When you are making the flashcard deck and you are saving it, you have the option of saving it as either publicly or privately. Just know it automatically defaults to a public save, but you can just go back in and make it private if you want. That way you are able to search for other flashcards that's relating to your public flashcards in the public domain that you are putting from notes that students or teachers have made previously, and you can download that information into your own set. So like I mentioned before, StudyBlue is an app. And like I said, I have an iPhone, so this is the screenshots of what it looks like in my Apple Store. If you searched and you click on it, it's the SB StudyBlue. I don't have it downloaded, so it just says get. It's free, or they would tell you it would be a price, so it's free. This is just some basic information about it. It's educational. 4-year-olds and older can be on it. So at StudyBlue, you can discover study materials for classes, view step-by-step textbook solutions. You can create flashcards for anything, and like you see, there's a diagram, there's a picture. You can get your answers for tough questions. It has some, and like I mentioned with the whole green or red answers, like I mentioned, it does make a progress report for you. So don't cheat yourself. Let StudyBlue analyze how you're learning and you're thinking, and they'll create some solutions for you, which is pretty cool. So the app that I want to personally talk about is FlipGrid. FlipGrid is owned by Microsoft. That's their developers. And if you have a Microsoft tablet or computer, here's a link how you can download it. If you have a Mac or an iPhone, here is its link to download. If you have an Android or some type that has Google Play App Store, here's the link. So Flip is free, it's fun, and it's simple to use. Educators can spark discussions by posting any topics to the classroom, school, professional learning, community, or public grid. Students are able to record, upload, view others, react to others, and respond to each others through short videos. FlipGrid is a way that students use video, social, engaging, and fun. And also teachers are able to see what the students are posting, and it has to be approved by the educators. So if you're worried that kids are going to be inappropriate, you as an educator can watch it first and approve it. So in the App Store, like I mentioned, I have an iPhone. I searched it, and I had this downloaded for my class. A class I take has this. So it says open for me, so when I would click it, it opens up to this. Whatever class that you have that requires this should have a flip code to access its grid. For mine, I had to use this for my EDF 204 class. It has my teacher's first name. He had a code that I had to type in, and then it gave me this. Once I clicked on this, it then told me that I had to click on the grid's password. So teachers, students, don't worry. No strangers can just come into your grid and post inappropriate stuff because it has a lock. And like I said before, teachers, you have to approve the videos. So there's this. Also, if your teacher has like a code, you can scan it right there, but you'll have to type in a password. Like I said, it's a learning heart community. There's no hate going on. This is kind of what it would look like in your discussion board. It's like a virtual discussion board. This is like how it looks when you're recording. You can flip the camera. You can record. If you don't like the video, you can trash it. And then this is just kind of like your discussions that you can have. And you can see who's watched and who's react. So how can this meet my student standards? So FlipGrid is where social learning happens. This app is used by millions from pre-K to PhD students, educators, and families around the world. FlipGrid helps all learners of ages find their voices and share their voices and respect the diverse voices of others. This app can help transform the classroom in so many ways. It allows students to easily share their thoughts and reflections. Students who normally don't share in class are able to show their true selves when using FlipGrid. This can be very useful for my ELL learners. This app can help students learn how to communicate with others. For example, let's say I have a student who is terrified to present projects in class and is extremely quiet, shy during class discussions, but I really want to know his or her thought. So he or she could use FlipGrid platform and could become like a FlipGrid rock star while expressing his or her thoughts in class. Because FlipGrid is very private. You can do it at home, or maybe you have to do it around internet. That requires internet. So they could be more comfortable if they don't feel like discussing it in class. So like I mentioned, FlipGrid does have a website. You can use this cool link. This is what it would look like. You can even type in the code there. But I only believe you can record on tablets and iPhones or your phone. But you can sign up here. You can watch other people's videos on here. Educator, this is your login. Other people, sign up. But definitely. And for educators, you definitely need to use the website because that's how you will post and create your grid. But for students, you can use the grid, but you'll need like a cell phone or tablet to be able to record. And I use the Screencast-O-Matic to record my presentation, and I upload it to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.